Danny, honestly, how long are you planning to stay in bed? You haven't left your room once since this morning. Kurt left for work hours ago.
I'm sorry, Becca. My stomach's been feeling really tight this morning. I've been trying to get up, but it's been difficult.
You always say that. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you get to be lazy all day. Your husband is out there working hard to support you, and what are you doing? Lying around the house like you're royalty?
I didn't mean...
And don't you dare think that saying sorry is enough. You're so arrogant for someone who's done nothing all day.
I really don't mean to be. I just...
Enough. If you're finally up, then get moving and do the housework. I'm going out for tea with my friends, so while I'm gone, hang the laundry, vacuum the hallway, and prepare lunch. Oh, and the fridge is practically empty, so you'll have to go grocery shopping too. We're out of rice, by the way. Don't forget it.
Becca, I can't, especially not with heavy items. My doctor told me I'm at risk for preterm labor. I'm supposed to be on a strict bed rest. I really shouldn't be...
Oh, not this again. Listen to me. Once you hit the second trimester, you're supposed to move around more. You can't just lie in bed all day because your belly feels heavy. That's not how you grow a strong baby.
But the doctor said...
I know better than some doctor. I have been there. I gave birth, I raised children, and I was doing housework right up until I went into labor. So don't give me excuses. Just do as I say and you'll be fine.
Becca,
You see? This is your problem, always talking back. You say you're sick just to get out of doing anything. What kind of wife does that make you? You're a disgrace to the title of homemaker. You act like pregnancy is some terminal illness.
I'm sorry. I'll start right away.
And another thing, Amy's coming home today.
Amy? She's visiting?
She has a wedding to attend, a college friend of hers, so I need you to pick her up from her house.
Wait, I'm supposed to go get Amy?
Who else is there? Kurt's working and I don't have a license.
But her house is out of state. It's at least a 2-hour drive each way. You want me to go alone?
Yes. You're at home all day. Don't act like you don't have time. You've been to Amy's before, haven't you?
Yes, before I was pregnant. I'm 8 months along now, and my condition's a little high risk. Today especially, I've been feeling unwell. If something were to happen on the road...
Nothing will happen. You're just being dramatic. You're not sick, you're just imagining things. Now stop fussing and go pick her up. And make sure her room is clean before she gets here.
All right, I'll go. Amy, I'm so sorry to bother you. It's been a while. Oh, Danny! Wow, it's been a while, hasn't it? Since New Year's? How are you doing? You're close to full term now, right? Yes, thankfully the baby's doing okay so far. Still just taking things day by day. That's great to hear! Seriously, nothing's more important than you and the baby being safe and healthy. It's your first, right? I'm sure it's nerve-wracking sometimes, but if anything comes up, anything at all, please don't hesitate. I'm here. Whatever you need, I'll help however I can. Thank you. That really means a lot. So, what's going on today? You don't sound like you're just calling to catch up. It's about your pickup. I'm really sorry to say this, but I started feeling a bit unwell on the way, and I might be late. Wait, pick up? What do you mean, pick up? Well, I was told you'd be coming into town today for your friend's wedding tomorrow, and that you'd be staying over at the house tonight, so I was supposed to come and get you from your place and bring you back. What? No. What are you talking about? I never asked for a pickup. I figured Kurt would be at work, so I was just going to take the train. Honestly, I was planning to stop by the house real quick to say hi, but I was going to stay with a friend so Becca wouldn't feel pressured by having me there. Oh, I see. That's not what I was told at all. I was told to go to your house and pick you up and that you'd be staying with us for the weekend. Wait, don't tell me. You're already on your way here? By car? Yes. I didn't want to be honest. Kurt told you, right? About the preterm labor risk? The doctor's orders for complete bed rest? I knew I shouldn't go, but I didn't have a choice. I didn't want to put the baby at risk, but Becca insisted. What? That's absolutely insane! You're telling me you're driving all the way here while high risk and alone because of me? That's not okay. Danny, your health and the baby come first, always. You can't put yourself in danger like that just to please someone else. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to. I even said I didn't feel up to it today. But she told me being pregnant wasn't an excuse, and it's not a sickness. She said I was being lazy.
Wait, who said that?
Your mom.
My mom? Seriously?
Yes. She said I was just lounging around all day and needed to get moving. She told me to clean the house, do the laundry, prep lunch, go grocery shopping, and pick you up. And to make sure your room was spotless before you arrived.
Unbelievable. Absolutely not. She's making you do all that while your doctor said to be on strict rest? That's straight up abuse.
I tried to explain. I told her what the doctor said. I tried to say I couldn't lift heavy things or be out for too long. But she said if I wasn't doing housework, I was a failure as a wife. She said she did chores right up until she gave birth, so there's no excuse for me not to. That I was just making excuses to avoid responsibility.
What? No, no! That's not okay, Danny. That's not just a misunderstanding. That's manipulative and dangerous.
You really think so?
Yes, 100%. I don't know what kind of mental grip she has on you, but please stop thinking you're the one in the wrong. You're doing everything you're supposed to do to protect yourself and that baby. She's the one crossing every line imaginable.
I guess I just got so used to hearing it every day. I started to think maybe I was being selfish.
You're not. You're protecting your child. You're being responsible. She's the one being reckless and cruel, not you.
Okay.
Listen to me. Turn around, find somewhere safe to stop and rest, or if you're still home, stay put. Call Kurt, get him to come pick you up if needed. Don't worry about me at all. I'm totally fine. I've got everything sorted, and I'm not staying at the house anyway.
All right.
And Danny, let me handle her. I'm going to have a serious talk with my mother. I don't care how she takes it. Enough is enough. She doesn't get to treat you like this. Not anymore.
Thank you.
You're not alone in this, okay? You've got me. And I've got your back from now on. I promise. Amy, what's going on, dear? I'm just having tea with some ladies from my hobby group. Oh, can't this wait? Call me later, okay? Forget the call. Just answer this one thing. Did you tell Danny to come pick me up today? Yes, I asked her. Why? She's not there yet? Mom, I told you I was taking the train and heading back toward home. And I also told you I wasn't staying at the house. I was spending the night at my friend's. Did you? Oh, I must have forgotten. But you're coming all this way. Wouldn't it make more sense to stay at the family home? Your room's still there, you know. No, Mom, I specifically said I wasn't staying. And even more importantly, I told you I didn't want Danny doing anything stressful, especially not picking me up. What are you even thinking, making her clean the house and drive all the way out to get me? Oh, come on, Amy. That girl just lounges around all day if you don't give her something to do. Yes, she's pregnant, and yes, that comes with some challenges, but staying completely still all day is no good either. A bit of movement, housework, driving, it's good for her, keeps her body active. I'm doing her a favor. Are you seriously saying that with a straight face? You do remember she was nearly diagnosed with a high-risk pregnancy, right? The doctor said she needs complete bed rest, not light rest, complete. If something happens to her or the baby because you forced her to run errands, how are you going to live with that? You're blowing this way out of proportion. You are always so dramatic. I raised 2 kids, remember? I know more about pregnancy than anyone. I've done this. Doctors these days are so cautious. They make everything sound like a crisis, but pregnancy isn't an illness. You're all just spoiling her too much. Are you out of your mind? You're not just wrong, you're dangerous. You've made me furious today, Mom. Excuse me? Effective immediately, you're not allowed to go back home. Tonight, you're staying in a hotel with me. Once I'm done with my errands, I'll take you home, if I decide you deserve to go back. Amy, what are you talking about? You're not making any sense. I am dead serious. You're a threat to Danny's safety. Until the baby is safely born, you're not getting anywhere near her. And even after that, you don't get to visit unless Danny and Kurt explicitly say it's okay. What? You can't do that. Why would you even want to? Because you've completely lost sight of what's important. You're bossing around a pregnant woman under strict medical orders for bed rest, as if you know better than her doctor. How is she supposed to feel safe or cared for with someone like you nearby?
Do you even know what absolute bed rest means? It means no strain, no long drives, no cleaning marathons. And even without that, sitting in a car for over an hour while pregnant is already risky enough. What happens if something goes wrong just because you had to be in control?
Oh, that's not fair. Of course I don't want anything bad to happen to her or the baby. I'm doing all this for her, can't you see? A bit of activity makes for a stronger delivery. She's always lying down, being lazy, and someone has to keep her accountable.
Stop twisting things. She's not being lazy. She's following strict medical advice. You keep saying you want a healthy baby, but everything you're doing is putting that child at risk.
But when I had you and your brother...
Oh, here we go again. You think popping out 2 kids in the 80s makes you more credible than someone who's treated hundreds of pregnancies? Really? Use your head, Mom. This isn't about you.
But I was doing housework up until right before I gave birth. That's how it was.
Oh, come on. Don't act like you were some super mom. You always say that, but when you were pregnant with Kurt, you stopped doing chores as soon as the test turned positive. You said water chores were bad, or your belly was tightening, or whatever excuse came up that day. You called in Aunt May and the neighbor to do everything while you just lay there giving orders. Dad even had to give them thank you money. I saw it happen.
What? You remember that?
Of course I do. I was 7 when Kurt was born. I wasn't a toddler. You think I wouldn't notice? It's embarrassing, Mom. Honestly, I'm ashamed. You bashed Danny for being careful when you were way worse, with no medical reason.
I'm sorry, Amy. I get it now. I was wrong.
Tell Danny, not me. She's the one you've been endangering with your arrogance.
You're right, but still, I don't think I can go over to your place. My house is here, and I have to take care of Ken.
Not another word. Pack your things now. You're coming with me, and we're going to have a long, long talk. That attitude of yours, I am breaking it down and rebuilding it from scratch, so you better brace yourself.
I'm sorry, I really am.
After everything that had happened, Amy returned to her parents' house earlier than expected and immediately took charge of the situation. She didn't hesitate for a second to confront Becca. Amy made sure that Becca handed over her belongings, demanded that she leave and take responsibility for her actions. It wasn't just a casual confrontation. It was a firm, no-nonsense moment. Amy didn't let her get away with anything. She made sure Becca knew exactly how wrong she had been, lecturing her thoroughly on the consequences of her behavior. Once Becca was out of the house, Amy stayed with me, not just for a day, but for a while longer. She wasn't just one to offer a few words of advice and leave. No, she stood by me in a way that only someone truly invested in my well-being could. Amy made sure to check in regularly, offering her support, and when I was feeling down or overwhelmed, she was always there to lend a hand. She helped around the house, ran errands, and made sure that I was getting everything I needed. She didn't just talk about what needed to be done, she did it. And because of Amy's unwavering support, I was able to focus on my health and my well-being. Amy made sure I had everything I needed during the later stages of my pregnancy. She made me laugh when I felt like crying and kept me grounded when the stress of it all threatened to overwhelm me. Because of her help, I was able to give birth to a healthy, strong baby boy. I will never be able to express how much I appreciate Amy's presence during that time. There aren't enough words to explain the depth of my gratitude. I know that without her, I would have been struggling far more than I already was. She saved me not just physically, but emotionally. Her strength, her ability to care for me when I was at my lowest, these are things that I'll never forget. Amy was there when I needed her the most, and I can't thank her enough for everything she did. During that time, I began to realize something important about myself. If I wanted to move forward, I needed to be as strong as Amy had been for me. I had to stop being controlled by the past, and I needed to make choices that would allow me to move forward with my life. And so I made a decision that would change everything. I decided to leave the house I had been living in. The place had become tainted by the chaos caused by Becca. It was time to start fresh, to break free from the toxic relationship, and to step into a new chapter of my life. This decision wasn't easy. It wasn't about just packing up my belongings and walking out the door. It was about creating a new life, one where I could raise my son in an environment that was free from the influence of negativity and manipulation. I realized that to protect him and to ensure he grew up with healthy relationships, I needed to sever all ties with Becca. That meant no more contact, no more trying to fix things or hope that things would somehow go back to normal. It meant setting boundaries that I would stick to, no matter how difficult it might be. And so, with Amy's support and my own determination, I made the decision to sever ties with Becca completely. I cut off all communication with her, knowing that it was the only way for me to truly heal and for my son to grow up in a stable, loving environment. The decision was final, and it wasn't up for debate. I made sure Becca knew that there was no room for her in my life anymore. When Becca found out, she didn't take it well. I heard that she cried and screamed, trying to guilt-trip me into changing my mind, but I couldn't let that affect me. For years, I had been manipulated, guilted, and controlled by her, and I was done. I refused to be her pawn anymore. Her emotional outbursts were no longer going to have the power they once did. I had learned my lesson the hard way, and now I was ready to stand on my own 2 feet, free from her hold. I didn't feel sorry for her, and I didn't look back. It was time for me to focus on my own family, my son, and the future we would build together. The love and support Amy had shown me made me realize that I didn't need anyone who didn't truly care about me and my well-being. I didn't need someone like Becca, who only brought chaos into my life, and I didn't need to keep sacrificing my own happiness just to keep the peace. From that point on, my son and I started a new life, one that was free from the drama and manipulation of the past. We made our own rules and we lived for each other. I was determined to raise him in an environment where love and respect were the foundation of everything we did. I wasn't going to let the mistakes of the past define us. We would thrive and we would be stronger because of everything we had been through.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.